What's up, guys? It's me, Kenneth of What's New Barbecue. Today's a huge collaboration. I'm teaming up with a whole bunch of YouTube channels, and I always enjoy doing it. We decided that we're going to make our own variation of Freedom Ribs. That's right, the collaboration today is titled Freedom Ribs, and for my ribs, I went ahead and snagged some Berkshire St. Louis style ribs from Matador Prime Steak. Their information will be down below in the description box, but these ribs look great, guys, and I can't wait to show you how they turned out. I'm also going to link everybody's information in this collaboration in the description box as well. Y'all make sure to go check them out and tell them What's New Barbecue sent you. Alright guys, I don't want to hold y'all up too long. Let's get to this collaboration. Alright guys, before we get those Berkshire ribs on our cutting board, I wanted to show y'all the cutting board I'll actually be using in today's episode for the Freedom Ribs collaboration. And this cutting board is real solid, guys. Look at that, it's real sturdy, real heavy, and this was actually provided to the What's New Barbecue channel to utilize by Rustic Valley Furniture. I will leave their information down below in the description box, but this is just real sturdy, and it's also a nice conversation starter. I'm really digging this cutting board. Let's get these Berkshire ribs onto this awesome looking cutting board. Man. Not only is the cutting board legit, these ribs look great. This is the first time I've got to cook some Berkshire ribs from Matador Prime Steak, so I'm really looking forward to it. Alright guys, let's get these seasoned up. And since this is a Freedom Ribs collaboration, I thought I'm free to use what I want on these ribs, and I'm actually going to try something new. We're going to hit these ribs with a little bit of honey mustard for a binder. I don't typically use binders, but hey, what's barbecuing if you're not trying new stuff out? And again, just like any other binder, it's not going to take a whole lot to make this seasoning adhere, especially on ribs. We're going to get this binder put on. Looking forward to this. I love honey mustard, so I don't see how we can go wrong if it does add flavor to our ribs. There we go. Just a little bit on there. That's looking good. Now we'll get that mixed around, spread out all over the top of it. I'm not going to do the bottoms of it or the backs of it because not too worried about that. Like I said, the seasoning is going to stick, but hopefully we get some of this honey mustard profile into these ribs. And it doesn't take much, just rub it around on there, make sure you get all over so you can get that seasoning in there, get it to stick on it. Let me go ahead and rinse my hands off. And we're going to season these ribs with some Honey Hog Hot Barbecue from Meat Church. I love this seasoning. Think it'll go great for these ribs here. Smells awesome with that honey mustard, guys. We are just going to get these ribs seasoned up. Just like so. And as you can see, it's really sticking well. Not that I usually have a problem getting my seasoning to stick on ribs or pork in general, or it's definitely sticking in well to these ribs. Make sure we get a good amount of seasoning on here. Like I said, it's smelling great. This board's perfect for these 2 racks of ribs, perfect for an at-home cook. I'm going to go ahead and pat this seasoning in gently, make sure it sticks in well. I'll go ahead and season up the back sides. That's nothing special, guys, but I'll catch y'all back out at the pits and spits. Look at this beautiful rack of ribs. That seasoning sweat in really great. It's smelling awesome. Let's go ahead and get these ribs on the top rack of our pits and spits. And just like that, we've got our racks of ribs on the top rack of the pits and spits. Smelling great out here. We're rolling applewood smoke today. We're going to start out at 230 degrees on the pits and spits. I'll update y'all in 2 hours and we'll decide if we're going to crank it up or not on the temperature, and we'll give them a spritz. It smells amazing out here, guys. If freedom had a smell, I think it would smell a lot like that. Let's check these ribs out. Oh wow. Those are looking insanely good. I actually decided that I'm not going to spritz these ribs or wrap them. We're just going to let them keep rolling. I am going to crank the temperature up to 260 degrees, and we will check back on these in an hour. Wow. Alright guys, stay tuned. Alright everybody, we are at the next hour checkpoint, and I told y'all I'd update y'all. Reminder, we cranked this temperature up to 260 degrees on the pits and spits. Man, look at that pullback. These ribs are looking great. That bark really set in nicely, like I was saying I was trying to really get set up. Man, look at the color. We're going to go ahead and get these pulled off of the pits and spits, and we're going to get them sauced up, and then we'll get them tossed back on. I'll catch back up with y'all at the cutting board, and we'll sauce these ribs up. Alright guys, we got these ribs on our cutting board and they're looking great. The pullback is really looking awesome, and so is the bark. Smells awesome as well. I went ahead and got some Wright BBQ Company peach chipotle sauce, and we're just going to put some of that on our ribs. And I suspect they are about 45 minutes to an hour away from being done. They're smelling great. The pullback looks awesome. We're going to go ahead and get these ribs sauced up and tossed right back onto the smoker. Man, those are looking awesome. Like I said, we're going to get these sauced up and tossed right back onto the smoker. And I will catch back up with y'all out at the back porch when we're putting them back on. Alright everybody, we got these ribs tossed back onto the smoker after saucing them with that peach chipotle sauce from the Wright BBQ Company. I'll have their information down below in the description box. Man, those are looking great. We're going to go ahead and shut this down and let them ride, and I will catch back up with y'all when we're cutting into them. Alright guys, our ribs are all done and rested up, and now is the ultimate test. Let's go ahead and slice into these and see what they're looking like and give them a taste. Reminder, this is a Freedom Ribs collaboration, and all the other YouTube channels will be listed down below in the description box. Go ahead and check them out. Tell them What's New Barbecue sent you. Let's go ahead and check these ribs out. Man, they smell amazing. Look at that. Alright guys, it's time to try these ribs. Reminder, this is a collaboration with Freedom Ribs for all the other YouTube channels out there. Their information will be down below in the description box. Y'all saw what these ribs are looking like. Man, oh man, you saw I took a taste. Look at these bad boys. So juicy. Let's take a bite. Perfect bite. Man, I really think I taste some sweetness from that honey mustard. I could be crazy, but who knows? If you've ever used honey mustard for a binder, comment down below. Let me know your experience. I appreciate you for stopping by What's New Barbecue. Until next time, y'all keep on barbecuing. Peace! Freedom Ribs, baby. What's up, YouTube? It's me, Kenneth, the What's New Barbecue. Today is a giant collaboration. That's right, a giant collaboration. I went ahead and teamed up with a whole bunch of YouTube channels, and we decided that we were going to make our own variation of what That was going great. What's up, guys? It's me, Kenneth, the What's New Barbecue. Today, we're going to be making some ribs in... That's how we're going to be today, huh?